All right. Like I said, we are now officially on Birth by Sleep. We're doing Terra's side first. We have to do Terra's, Aqua's, and Ventus's stories and have to save the data on 3 separate sides for you to get the final side, which again is not extremely difficult to do, but it's going to take some time as Terra's is the longest. Now, that being said, I'm not playing on beginner mode because this is not us dealing with cards. This is just us dealing with standard combat like we did in the first one. The combat in this is going to be incredibly smooth. It's very good. It's very, very captivating. I absolutely love it. The only problem is that this is by far, of all of their entire stories in this game is by far the most depressing. So, if you're actually invested in what's going on in this entire thing, you are probably going to be emotional in some spots, and that's kind of to be expected if you actually are focusing on this. But, here we go. Yeah, we're gonna skip. No. No. We're not gonna skip the... Skipping the tutorials isn't bad, but skipping the basic scene is probably bad. Alright. If it starts playing the music, we will skip the music. Yep. So, for what it is, like I said, Terra's is the longest one. But this explains a lot if you're paying attention.
This world is just too small.
There, you see, an empty world, like a prison. I imagine you will be right at home.
Who's there? But this is... Why are you in my heart? Yeah. That was my light. But my heart is fractured. And now, the little I
Ah, a keyblade.
A meteor shower.
Alright, time for us to go through the whole tutorial, and then we can actually choose who we want to play as. Where's the child's shirt? Why are you focused on someone's shirt missing? Of all the things that you could actually focus on, you really hyper-fixated on a person's shirt.
I can't see much from here. Oh. I've got time to spare. Yeah! Ah! Yeah! What? You want a piece of me too? Yeah! Ah! 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 Gotcha! Win!
Whoops.
Wait, what am I messing around here for? I'm gonna miss the meteor shower. Wow. Why does it seem so familiar? Whoa! Give me a break, Aqua.
Ven, you hopeless sleepyhead. You know, you should have at least brought a blanket.
But did I dream that place up? It really felt like I'd been there before, looking up at the stars.
Except you've always lived here with us.
Yeah. I know. Hey, Aqua.
Hmm?
You ever wonder what stars are? Where light comes from?
Well, they say.
That every star up there is another world.
Huh?
Terra.
Yep. Hard to believe there are so many worlds out there besides our own. The light is their hearts. And it's shining down on us like a million lanterns.
What? I don't get it.
In other words, they're just like you, Ven.
What does that mean?
You'll find out someday, I'm sure.
I want to know now.
You're too young to know now.
Quit treating me like a kid.
Hey, what are you laughing at?
I can't help it. You two would make the weirdest brothers.
Huh?
Huh?
Oh, yeah. Terra, you and I have our Mark of Mastery exams tomorrow. I made us good luck charms.
Whoa.
Here.
I get one too?
Of course. One for each of us.
Yeah.
Somewhere out there, there's this tree with star-shaped fruit. And the fruit represents an unbreakable connection. So as long as you and your friends carry good luck charms shaped like it, nothing can ever drive you apart. You will always find your way back to each other. Technically, I think you're supposed to make them with seashells. But I did the best with what I had.
Boy, sometimes you are such a girl.
Hey, what do you mean sometimes?
So this isn't a real good luck charm?
Well, that's yet to be seen. But I did work a little magic on it.
Really? What?
An unbreakable connection.
Yay!
Well, tomorrow's the exam. Anybody want to spar?
I can take you. Quit going easy on me. You're not gonna win unless you stay on the offensive.
You're gonna see the command styles just... It says it's tricky to activate, but it's really not. Like, you will see command styles
That
change a
works
lot.
fine if you're fighting one-on-one. But you need to know how to handle a crowd, too.
Okay, let's wrap this up.
person you choose for this fight is the one whose story you focus on.
It comes with experience.
And then it gives you the opportunity to, if you want to do it again, and then you just choose whoever you feels best. Normally you just go with the one that you kind of like the best, but we're going to go with, in terms of actual lore, we're going to go with the one who is our primary focus, who is just Terra.
Trust me, you guys are ready. You're gonna clean up at the exam tomorrow.
I hope it's that easy.
It's like the Master said. Power is born within the heart. When the time is right, you just need to look inside yourself, and you'll find it there.
Yeah, command boards.
Oh, we don't want to lose track of stuff that's happened.
Hey, we're gonna head back.
Yeah, me too.
Together. Always.
That would be the last night we ever spent beneath the same stars.
Mickey, I cannot shake the feeling something terrible is about to transpire.
If I remember this correctly, Mickey was still technically a student of Yen Sid, so we don't think that, like, you know, what he's doing is actually going to be around the same time as any of the other ones. I think he was primarily just a student during this time. Because we don't see him very often in this at all.
Today you will be examined for the Mark of Mastery. Not one, but two of the Keyblades chosen stand here as candidates. But this is neither a competition nor a battle for supremacy. Not a test of wills, but a test of heart. Both of you may prevail, or neither. But I am sure our guest, Master Xehanort, did not travel all this way to see our youngest prospects in years fall short of the mark. I trust you are ready.
Yes.
Then let the examination begin.
Don't worry about me. You two focus on the exam.
But Ven, you're in danger here. Go wait in your room.
No way. I've been looking forward to this. Seeing you two become masters. I'm not gonna miss it now.
He can take care of himself. He's been out there training just as hard as us.
Yeah.
Stay sharp, Ven.
I like how that one just decided to go all the way over towards the thrones. Oh. Alright, yep. So basically the command styles are determined based on right when the command is being built up. It's usually what the last thing you use just before the command bar fills up to where it changes your command style. Like I said, it says it's
That was
tricky.
unexpected.
It's really not.
But one must keep a still heart even in the most trying of circumstances. It was an excellent test, one I chose to let unfold. Which brings us to your next trial. Now, Terra and Aqua, the two of you will face each other in combat. Remember, there are no winners, only truths. For when equal powers clash, their nature is revealed. Begin! We have deliberated and reached a decision. Terra, Aqua, you both performed commendably. However, only Aqua has shown the mark of mastery. Terra, you failed to keep the darkness within you sufficiently in check. But there is always next time. That is all. Aqua, as our newest Keyblade Master, you are entitled to certain knowledge. Please wait here for further instruction.
Hey,
Terra, I'm sorry.
The darkness. Where did it come from?
What do you make of Ventus?
He ain't gonna cut it. Somebody's gotta break that loser in.
Not here, you won't. I have to keep up appearances.
I know that. He just needs a little incentive to leave home.
Sorry. But I need some time.
There's darkness within me. So what does that matter? I know I'm strong enough to hold it back.
Yes, you are indeed strong. The darkness is nothing to fear.
Master Xehanort.
And yet, how frustrating that Ericus refutes its power. Why, you could train with him forever, and still, you'd never be a master in his eyes.
But why? Help me understand, Master Xehanort. What is it that I failed to learn?
You're fine as you are. Darkness cannot be destroyed. It can only be channeled.
Yes. Thank you, Master. What happened?
I don't know. Why isn't Ven here?
Very well, then. I will send my pupils to investigate. Yes, I understand. Farewell. That was my dear old friend Yen Sid. As you know, he is master no more, but he still keeps a close eye on the tides of light and darkness. His counsel serves as signposts on the road we wielders of the Keyblade must walk. All the more reason, then, for concern, for he tells me the princesses of Heart are in danger. Not only from the forces of darkness, as you may assume, but also from a new threat, one that feeds on negativity. Fledgling emotions that have taken monster form. Yen Sid calls them the Unversed. As wielders of the Keyblade, you are tasked with striking down any who would upset the balance of light and darkness. The Unversed are no exception. I tried to pass this news on to Master Xehanort, but my repeated attempts to reach him have failed. I doubt there is any connection, and yet this all troubles me.
Master Xehanort is gone?
So here we are. I need you two to get this situation under control. Eliminate the Unversed, and find Master Xehanort. I have unlocked the lanes between. You may use these forbidden pathways to travel between this world and countless others. The darkness looms closer than usual within these spaces, but your armor will protect you. Lastly, remember that order must be kept. You cannot tell anyone there are other worlds. Now go, and fulfill your duty.
Yes, Master.
Terra, consider this an opportunity. A second chance for you to change my mind.
What?
You must know, I care for you like my own son. If I could have my way, I would name you Master in a second. But how can I, when you are so obsessed with power? Terra, you mustn't be afraid of losing. Fear leads to obsession with power, and obsession beckons the darkness. You must never forget.
Thank you, Master. I swear, I will not fail you again.
Terra!
Damn, he almost stumbled.
It's okay.
I probably will not be using the D-Links very often. Of all the times that I've actually played this game, I don't think I've actually leaned on D-Links or summons. Well, then again, I also didn't lean on summons during the playthrough of 1 before, and yet here I was spamming it like my life depended on it, so I guess things can always change.
Monsters. The ones the Master mentioned. These are the Unburst.
Completely missed that.
No, you don't.
I keep hitting the wrong button. There we go. Okay, nothing else. We're good. Yes, I know. Calm down, thank you. Alright, so what we need to do is we need to... There we go. Eventually we need to actually level those things up so that way we can, like, merge them, but we are way too early into it. What bitrate do I use? That's a good question.
What's this? Why aren't you asleep, boy? That fool
Let me
Flora
see.
cast a spell to put everyone in this castle into a deep, deep slumber.
Who are you?
Why, I am Maleficent, as all who dwell in this kingdom would know. Now you must reciprocate the introduction. Who are you?
I'm Terra. What do you know about those monsters? The ones who attacked me.
Now why would I give a thought to creatures so base, so inconsequential?
Well, they are base. That's for sure. Anyway, I'm looking for someone. Ever heard of a man named Xehanort?
That name is not familiar to me. Is he an outsider like yourself? Oh, but wait. I do remember someone leaving the castle.
Tell me, what was he doing there?
I couldn't say. I can only be certain he was not from this kingdom. If you're curious, go see the castle for yourself. There, the entrance is past the bridge.
Thanks.
Perhaps he did speak about imprisoning the light. The light could be so many things. Could he have meant Princess Aurora?
There you go.
Aurora.
Sora. Let's worry about that. I didn't mean to. It's also because my keyboard's like incredibly loud. I'll just turn the microphone off next time. I remember when I had the noise suppression on at one point, it muffled me so much where people could barely hear me talk. And then trying to figure out exactly a sweet spot for that with this headset, which is a pain in the ass. And I guess I kind of just gave up on getting that sorted. I only have mine figured. I only have mine figured because I have an app that I use that lets me hear myself. Oh, I don't. Yeah, I don't have one of those. Mostly, I was just sitting there, kind of doing guesswork and hoping to God that it could. you know, kind of figure itself. Oh, and then at one point I used Discord, and then found that the audio that people could hear me in Discord was vastly different than the ones they could hear on OBS. So I remember now. I gave up. That's what I did. Oh yeah, I remember voice mod.
This feels so familiar.
Her heart is filled with light, not the slightest touch of darkness. Just the kind of heart I need.
For what?
Imagine with me the most glorious of futures. 7 of the purest hearts, each overflowing with light. When brought together, they grant the power to rule all worlds.
What do you mean?
Why, that key you hold. The Keyblade, is it called?
Where did you learn that name?
That trinket is the only way to obtain the hearts.
No more games! Where is Master Xehanort?
Impudence will get you nowhere, child. If you wish to learn more, you must retrieve the heart of Aurora.
And why would I ever want to do that?
It's not a matter of why, but of will. In your heart, there is darkness just waiting to be awakened.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Perhaps not yet. But I have power over sleep. And I can awaken what's inside you. Then you will be free to be who you truly are.
Remember, the darkness lurks in every heart. Darkness is our foe. Would that we could be rid of it. You must destroy it. Push the darkness down. Give it no quarter in your heart.
Here it is. Just what I've waited for. To think that all he spoke of was and will be true.
What? How did I... What did I do? What did you do?
You speak as if I pulled some invisible strings. No, you couldn't be further from the truth, child. I simply whispered to the darkness you already held inside.
How could I do this? Then!
Yes, now you want to know where Xehanort went. Well, that I cannot answer. He disappeared into the darkness. But now I know the Keyblade is necessary to gather hearts. Join me. Collect 6 more hearts of pure light. Then we will rule all the worlds together!
You seem to be mixed up.
I'm a peacekeeper, not a tyrant.
For a peacekeeper, you're off to an exceptionally poor start. Remember this. The darkness in your heart cannot be held back by force or strength. Now, my work here is done, as is yours. Wasn't there someone you needed to chase?
Wait! The Unburst. They're gonna bring down the castle. I have to do something.
Nope. Go back. Nope. Yeah, let's say do not send us out there yet. There we go. Now we have a map. Now give me a second to save. Like I said, I've had to. Whoops. Go back. Thank you. Alright, the last time I played this was 2 years ago. There we go. Alright. How old would Maleficent be at this point? Like, did she even have a canonical age in that actual story? Not counting any of the redos? Old witch bitch? Alright. You don't think so? That's what I was trying to think. I was like, does she even have an actual age? I feel like that would be something that they would have probably put in people's. No, we can't rely on Google, because Google would just tell you the age of the redo and not the original. Especially if you use Google AI. In the original, she's 16. In Mistress of Evil, she's 46? What the fuck? So she's 16 in this canonical universe. So technically she wouldn't even be old. She's literally not even 18. What the fuck? That's the kind of shit that I don't think I'll ever understand. I'm well aware that there's live action. That's why I just said, do not trust the redos. The live action would be a redo. The literal movies in the last 10 years would be the redos. Yes, when I'm specific and look up Maleficent's age in Birth by Sleep, it says 16. I don't really know what to say to that. Like, that doesn't... I feel like I can't argue that, but I also... Okay, what movie would the Enchanted Dominion originate from? Like, what movie was Aurora from? Okay, so then you have to look up. Then you'd have to look up how old is Maleficent in Sleeping Beauty, and then I guess put the year of when the original Sleeping Beauty movie came out. Because I'm gonna be really honest. I don't think she's 16. Aurora could be 16. Terra could be 16. I don't think... I do not think Maleficent is 16. I need to get at least one more level. In the 1959 Disney film Sleeping Beauty, Maleficent's exact age is never explicitly stated. Aurora, yes, because she pricks her finger on the spindle of the spinning wheel on her 16th birthday. Okay, yeah, that's where I think Google kind of starts getting a little bit confused. Twitch says there's nothing I can change in settings. You should have been able to change. No. It's your resolution thing is completely dictated based off of your OBS's bitrate encoder. If you lower it below 5,000, then it locks it. You use Streamlabs? Then just go to your go to your settings and just go to stream output. Because I use normal OBS. Streamlabs likes to be incredibly random with its blue screen of death for my computer, and I gave up on it. But based on her characterization and role as a powerful ancient evil fairy, she is generally considered to be very old with no specific age given. Essentially, she is portrayed as ageless and timeless. See, ageless and timeless does not help me understand one's, you know, age. Like, elves are portrayed as ageless and timeless because they can live thousands of years old before they look like they're fucking 20. But I do not think Maleficent is of the elven kind. I'm actually not sure what she originally even was. Most witches that are villains are immortal, true. But immortality is not something you're born with. It's usually something that you obtain. Because immortal means that you don't die from old age. Not that you can't be killed. Timeless is the chicken and egg situation? Yeah. And she only dies when she takes a sword in the dragon form, so... Okay. I've never seen Sleeping Beauty or any of its, you know, clusterfucked redos. God damn it. I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to... I'm so used to triangle is the way to do this. I didn't think that it's just gonna pop off of me doing everything wrong. Fuck you. I've only seen Disney's OG Sleeping Beauty. I've never seen that. I haven't seen a lot of Disney movies if it helps. Like a lot. Like, I'm pretty sure somebody would just start getting on my case of the things that I severely lack in Disney's department. But I also just really don't care. It's like, not that I don't care of like the history of Disney or anything like that. I've learned, and I'm gonna say something that's a bit mean, But I've learned that anyone who bases their life decisions or life expectancy, and by expectancy I don't mean they're, you know, when they die. I mean like what they expect to receive in life based off of I've learned that people who do that cannot be trusted. The old man watching FMJ was actually true. There wasn't a lot of Disney stuff in the house. Thought it might have to do with your religion and Walt hating. Well, in absolute fairness, I actually didn't learn that Walt hated us until much later in my life. You found out from Family Guy? That's a hell of a way to learn about somebody. I wasn't even aware that they made a skit on that. That's fucked up.
It's my fault her light was stolen. It was because I was weak. I'm sorry. I'll get your light back.
No, we
I learn
won't.
to stand up against the darkness. Why would Master Xehanort imprison the light? The purest hearts of light. Do they hold the answer?
7 pure hearts, each completely void of darkness. Such a search may take some time.
So, a little fun fact here. This area over here, right here, the Mirage Arena. Okay, so when this game first came out, it was on the PSP. The Mirage Arena was essentially a, you know, oh, you could test your person, like your character's strength, and then you would also fight other people who also owned this game for the PSP, which was really just saying something. Did I open a menu? No, I don't want that. I want... Okay, can apparently just not... Oh, I can add something on my kind of deck. Hold on. Sent a 6-second clip of it on YouTube. Alright. It was mostly you just, like, fighting other people who had the game. Oh, and then also changing the color of your armor and all that. That was actually a thing. I remember that.
Is something wrong?
It's just that my friends made me the most beautiful dress, but my stepmother and stepsisters ruined it, and I was so looking forward to the ball.
Darkness always finds a way into a wounded heart. You have to be strong. Strength of heart will carry you through the hardest of trials.
But
Whoop.
Unversed. Want some? Freeze! Take that! So long! Want some?
I remember a few worlds from this: Snow White, the Graveyard, such as Space Station.
I can't believe
Disney Town?
not anymore.
Strength of heart is important, but that's not all you need.
There's nothing left to believe in. Nothing.
Nothing, my dear. Oh, now, you don't really mean that.
Oh, but I do. It's just no use.
Nonsense. If you'd lost all your faith, I couldn't be here. And here I am. Oh, come now. Dry those tears. You can't go to the ball looking like that.
The ball? Oh, but I'm not.
Of course you are. But we'll have to hurry. Now, what were those magic words? Oh, yes. Bibbidi-bobbidi-boo!
If I can remember, this is the damned escort mission too. Where did the person come from? Like, I understand the pumpkin becoming a carriage and its vines becoming the wheels, but where did the person and the horses come from? Like, where did you actually, like, what material did you use to make them?
Why, it's a dream come true.
Yes, but like all dreams,
Mice?
I'm afraid this can't last forever. You'll have only till midnight, and then on the stroke of 12, the spell will be broken, and everything will be as it was before.
So I got mice. The horses are the mice. The driver was a mouse. The horse was a donkey? The dog? What the... I need y'all to be on the same page here. You're just saying shit. Yeah, this is gonna be the escort mission of Cinderella.
Her heart was full of light. Why didn't I see it? What did you do? I can hardly tell she's the same person.
Who are you?
Terra.
Terra, in your heart, do you believe that dreams can come true?
I do. But I also believe you have to make an effort to make them come true.
Yes, of course. But sometimes just believing in dreams is easier said than done. Cinderella believes her dreams can come true, I wanted her to see that she is right.
So that's what made her shine. Faith in her heart that anything is possible. Where did she go?
To the royal ball at the palace. Go, and when you see her dancing, you'll know that she believes, and that will help you to believe too.
It doesn't, by the way. We pretty much are just dealing with a bunch. It is crazy how we had this entire cutscene and everything was here, and essentially there really is like nothing here. This is like the most empty. Oh, there were many answers on Google, none that matched from my memory. Yes, that sounds correct. Yeah, go. Yeah, I mean, the way that she kind of implied on that is like, yeah, if you watch her, you will just be completely happy in your life. You won't ever have to actually ever think that you stole someone's literal soul from their body. Traffic cone sticker. There's too many iterations. Like, way too many iterations of Cinderella. I understand why this is just a completely open-ended space, because they needed something for the PSP, but holy shit, dude. You could have just did away with this entire section right here. There were two versions of Cinderella? At the same time? Or like did you just like see one and then you saw the other? The more you guys talk about that show, the more I'm starting to think that they just really didn't know what the fuck they were doing, or they just didn't care. It could have gone either way with that, because didn't that show get canceled? They tried to do like a restart on the last season, and some characters shed arcs. They ended the show and fucked up it by making one more season that got canceled. How many times has Disney made another version of a Cinderella story? I don't know. Isn't Hilary Duff in one of them? Either my mind just bullshitted and created that on the whim for no reason, or that actually was a thing on the Disney Channel. Yes? Okay, then yeah, see? I remember that at least. But why did I? I don't know. I don't know why my mind remembered that. That's definitely a thing. Based on that, I'm gonna assume that means that movie wasn't great. Because Hilary Duff, that's why I remember. I don't even really know much of Hilary Duff, I just know that she exists. See, you went to the castle too too eagerly, and now you're getting jumped.
I've met you before.
I'll take care of them. You wait right here.
She's the original or first
Please,
Cinderella
may I go
story,
with
I
you?
think.
I so want to get to the ball.
Or at least the most memorable. I just remember it being a thing during like the,
But stay behind me, or you'll get hurt.
I guess the high point of the Disney
Not
Channel.
worried?
Didn't you tell me it was important to stay strong?
Oh. I guess I did.
The others suck. I wouldn't know this.
So, you ready?
Yes.
Like, I've never seen any of that. I just remember being told that like the Hillary Duff version of it was like a weird high school love story thing. And then I remember openly questioning why that was a thing. Like, why did they actually make that? And then I remembered because it's a Disney Channel thing during the time of them actually just making whatever.
Please help.
Because Disney.
Please help.
I looked away. Yo, they're just jumping on her head. I think Cindy was based on a Chinese story. If I remember correctly, isn't the vast majority of the original Disney things based on someone else's story entirely? Listen to a podcast called Once Upon a Time, and there was a history on how Disney got its start, and the story is fairy tales are based on. Yeah. Like, aren't they like all literally different stories? I don't know why, but like I remember like someone telling me that like the original stories to a lot of Disney stuff was like not good, and by not good I don't mean like they weren't good stories. I mean like apparently they were kind of fucked up. Yes, not all, but the majority. Yeah, okay. Because Disney takes all its stars and churns out as much crap as they can to capitalize them. Aren't you, like, one of the most... No, you're definitely a Disney fan. Do Disney fans think that of Disney? Like, are Disney fans aware? In the original, her evil stepmom dies from a rock slide? Damn. Wait, where does a rock slide come into play?
Oh, thank you.
Terra.
Thank you, Terra.
Technically, you didn't have to be a Disney fan to really be a Star Wars fan. Well, it's either they're loaded, or they have like no children whatsoever, or they don't spend money on virtually anything else, or they live right near Disney. Because I know the people that live near Disney can just go to Disney whenever they want and not have to worry about going and spending all the money on those packages for the hotels and all that. From what I understand, it's like
Maybe just believing is enough.
much more cost effective if you actually live near a Disney resort.
But who is she, Mother?
Do we know her?
Well, the prince certainly seems to. I've never seen her before.
Nor I. But she certainly is. Wait. There is something familiar about her.
There are some people I know that don't work, don't have kids, and they travel to Disney's all over the world multiple times a year, and it baffles me. Those are the kind of people that have, like, trust funds.
Tell me, how do I get up there?
Well, there is a passage beneath the foyer staircase.
Thanks.
Sure, I think the park ticket isn't bad. It's all the other stuff you need to visit. Yeah. Like, if you don't live in that area, they really capitalize on you not, being able to just leave. So you're essentially paying for, like, I'm going to assume on this first part, I'm assuming you're paying for a plane ticket. Unless, you have just somehow dedicated a full week of your life to just driving back and forth from a Disney resort. I would have to say it would be, you have to pay for an entire plane ticket. You'd have to essentially pay for, I'm going to assume probably a rental for a car if you don't, because I doubt that you could just, there's an airport, there's no airport next to a Disney resort, right? They do live in their parents' basement. I don't know what the Grand Duke is on, but damn. For the most part, they have shuttles. Uber. I could see that. And then if I remember, like, the cost to be in one of their hotels for a few days is, at best, like a couple grand, right? I just remember seeing the price that it was to stay at that Disney, the Disney Star Wars resort area, and it being incredibly expensive for essentially a military cot. That, and I don't know who the hell in their right mind is spending $500 or $600 on a custom lightsaber that you could have just got made from, like, actual website that makes lightsabers for vastly cheaper. That price is not the norm. That's also why it failed. Yeah, okay, I remember people were, like, incredibly pissed about the prices for the Star Wars hotels. Which, I mean, when I saw the prices to those, I was not surprised why it just fell apart. We need the cure. And probably the thunder. I think it was 5,000 for 3 days. Yeah, which essentially would be like your normal stay, right? For if you're doing all that. There's counter hammer. Oh yeah, melding them. This is what this is. It's the experience of building your own. But you couldn't leave that building and the day was scheduled for it. Was the building itself, like, really big and it had things in it, or, like, were you just, like, legit not able to leave the building and then, like, people would come and get you? because when I read, but you couldn't leave the building and the day was scheduled for you, I'm imagining, I don't know why, but I'm imagining it being like if you went to like a school field trip and you had to be in like a hotel and you weren't allowed to leave your room until someone like a chaperone or a teacher came to pick you up, which was also scheduled for you. I just know I can't afford it, so I never looked it up. Plus, I don't know that I've ever wanted to go that bad. There are a lot of people that are like very hell-bent on going to Disney resorts. I think that's the appeal to people to make them at Disney. There's no appeal of making a lightsaber at Disney. I literally don't need to do the experience of having someone tell me how to make a lightsaber. I know how to make a lightsaber. And the choices they gave you for the lightsaber kind of sucked. And then I'm seeing them all over on Marketplace of people who are regretting making them themselves, and then they go and they sell them for a third of the price. You do a Millennium Falcon thing and a Cantina thing, also the lightsaber build. Still, it's just weird. And I'm saying that as a huge Star Wars fan. Been twice, once when I was little and then again in middle school when my brother's high school marching band marched under the Disney parade. Again, why it failed. Yeah, I'm not understanding that myself. I don't want a lightsaber, so I have no desire. I don't think you're a fan of Star Wars. Anyone, this is like just saying this, okay? Anyone who is a big enough fan of Star Wars wants their own lightsaber. Not an avid one. That's the point I'm making. You have to be a big enough one. If I'm spending 5,000, I'm going to New Zealand for Middle Earth. See, that makes sense.
Thank you. You saved us all.
At least you're no longer in America at that point.
The guests were just starting to enjoy themselves.
The guests are dead.
Well, don't give up just yet.
Oh.
Yeah, to the Shire. I mean, if I'm going to enjoy Middle Earth, at least I know a lot of the places there were actually filmed in location.
Have you always had a problem around here with those monsters?
No, I believe they began to appear shortly after a boy in a mask arrived in our kingdom. Those that saw him said the monsters obeyed his every command.
A boy in a mask? Do you know where he is now?
Well, no. I don't believe anyone has seen him since then.
I see.
Oh, my goodness. It's midnight.
Yes, so it is. But why?
Goodbye.
Wait, come back. Please come back.
I'm sorry.
Mademoiselle! Senorita! Wait!
Aqua!
Terra! Terra, Ven ran away from home.
What?
I think he left to go find you. Do you have any idea why?
No. Actually, Just before I left, he tried to tell me something. I should have listened to what he had to say.
Oh. So, did you manage to locate Master Xehanort?
No, but it seems he's looking for pure hearts filled with light.
Pure hearts filled with light.
All I can tell you is that his search hasn't taken him here.
All right. I'll stay and see if I can find more clues.
Okay. The prince is in the ballroom ahead. He might have some answers.
Thanks.
Aqua. You still have the same dream?
Well, yes.
There's this girl here. Her name is Cinderella. She made me realize how powerful it is just to believe. No matter how impossible things seem, a powerful enough dream will always be enough to light the darkness.
Mm.
If you see her, give her my thanks.
Will do.
The boy in the mask who is leading the unversed. Who is he? Does he have anything to do with Master Xehanort's disappearance?
Oh, that's right. I actually have not been swapping keyblades. I did kind of forget to do that. I really don't want to use the command board, man.
Spirit of the mirror, come from the farthest space. Through wind and darkness, I summon thee. Speak! Show me thy face.
What wouldst thou know, my queen?
Magic mirror on the wall. Who is the fairest one of all?
Famed is thy beauty, Majesty. But hold, a lovely maid I see. Alas, she is more fair than thee.
Alas for her. Reveal her name.
Lips red as the rose, hair black as ebony, skin white as snow.
Snow White.
A mirror that knows and sees everything. How about that?
Is Snow White's name...
The heart of Snow White doth shine bright. Beware, my queen, a heart of light.
Is it actually her name?
Wait. What if Master Xehanort is here?
Who goes there?
Really? Like you
My
just...
name is Terra. I'm looking for a man named Xehanort. Master Xehanort. I thought maybe you might have seen him.
That name is of no consequence to me. Wait. Ah, yes. I have a task for you. If you succeed, I will ask the mirror where you might find this Master Xehanort.
And the mirror will know?
Do you dare to question me?
What is the task?
There is a young maid who resides in this castle. Her name is Snow White. Kill her, and to make sure you do not fail, bring back her heart in this.
Her heart?
Can you imagine?
I don't understand.
You just put her actual...
You're after the hearts of light too?
No, her physical heart
What I
in the
demand
box.
is her life. I've had more than enough of her light.
What did this maiden do to you?
That is no concern of yours. Now, heed my words. My radiance is all the light this kingdom needs.
Where can I find her?
Outside the castle, there is a glade of wildflowers. You are dismissed. Go now and seek her there.
A heart of light. This Snow White is my best chance right now. Maybe she will lead me closer to Master Xehanort. But what if I...
Let's not carry around the box, man.
No, I won't let that happen.
Really do not think we need the box. If you have no intention of actually doing the thing that you're trying your best to avoid, you probably should not continue to take the fucking box. Once upon a time, took the actual physical heart? That's insane. So that would mean Snow White died in that actual show, right?
So long. Take that.
Season 1 of that show was really good. The rest are up and down. That just sounds like... I'm trying to remember what channel that show would even be on. ABC? That sounds like any actual ABC show, though. Yeah, ABC. The fucking Mimic! I've forgotten these guys are actually even in this game. No, it wasn't Snow White's heart, it was someone else's? I don't know who Regina is. Look, my autism may help me understand a lot of things and have vast knowledge in a lot of random things that you yourself wouldn't know. But when it comes to the show that we keep referencing in this stream, I have literally no idea what anybody is. Regina is the evil queen's name in our world? Well, now, when you say the queen in our world, do you mean like they actually had a queen? Not like, you know, the UK queen, but like this is like a world queen kind of thing? Really, brother? There's a season just called the Seattle season? Yeah, see, Julie is your definitive Disney fan. Fairy tale characters came to our world through a curse, no memory of past until the curse is broken? Okay, I'm sorry, but when okay, walk with me on this. At what point did you ever think that the story of a place called Storybrooke, Maine would actually be good. No one wants to live in Maine. You're practically forced to live in Maine. Probably why they picked it for the curtains. No. I didn't say that you wouldn't enjoy Maine. I said no one wants to live there. I'm gonna wait for that to go down. There we go. Like, think on that for a second. There are plenty of people that want to go to the Jersey Shore. Does that mean they want to live in New Jersey? No. You can enjoy being at a place but not want to live there. Alright, finally got the map. I keep forgetting to change my keyblade.
I wonder if that's her.
I wonder if that's her, the one that has birds near her. She can't have any darkness in her. The later seasons on that show went so far off the rails. I mean, technically, kind of started off the rails.
Oh, hello. Who are you?
Aren't you startled?
Yeah, aren't you startled?
Should I be?
Oh, I'm a random ass
It's
person.
true, then. Her heart is pure light. She's the one.
Because she doesn't fear strangers?
Something the matter?
Does the name Xehanort mean anything to you?
Why no. I don't think I've ever heard that name.
Now what? Unversed. Hey, wait! Don't go in there alone! Out of my way!
I don't think anybody in any old Disney story ever actually followed the protocol of stranger danger.
Take that! Freeze!
Definitely not. Oh no, of course not. Ugly old hag comes to the window with apples. Sure, I'll eat one. Random guy approaches you in the forest. Is love at first sight. That last one sounds just teenage as hell.
Lost her.
Yeah, please don't go down.
She doesn't know anything about Master Xehanort. That leaves me with just one other option. The mirror. Back at the castle.
Give it a second. I actually want to put strike rate. Items equip. Okay, Shield of Midnight makes this weaker. Technically, Fairy Star too. How in the hell does Fairy Stars provide a balance boost in strength and magic, but make me weaker? Oh, right, the abilities. Awesome. I got scanned. That's all I got. Well, being really honest, like, even if it was Sleeping Beauty, I mean, it still just doesn't make sense. And technically, Sleeping Beauty didn't just, like... She didn't put her trust in a random person, I don't think. Didn't she just prick her finger on a literal piece of sewing equipment? Technically, that's not really putting trust in a person. That's just putting trust in yourself not to stick yourself in the finger. If anything, it just kind of proves that Aurora was just stupid. Or very clumsy. Now that was technically Maleficent's curse, and she cursed her to prick her finger on the spindle of the spinning wheel and die on her 16th. However, the blue fairy used her gift to Aurora to change that, so she wouldn't die, just fall in a deep sleep until she was awoken by true love's kiss. Okay, yeah, that one's still weird. Also, okay, I know what I'm about to say is going to be like one of those weird parts that I'm ever going to say, but like, as much as I understand that the requirement of it is that true love's kiss is going to wake me, that would imply that a lot of people can kiss me and not wake me up because they're not my true love. And that is a lot of non-consensual kissing on my face while I'm in a coma. Just putting that out there.
How dare you return here, you blundering fool?
What are you talking about?
I ordered you to bring me Snow White's heart.
A request I chose to ignore. You know, you claim to be radiant, but all I see are shadows of jealousy.
Yeah, as long as you don't have a disease, it's totally fine.
Pay for such insolence. Magic mirror on the wall, consume this fool once and for all.
Alas, my liege, that I cannot do. I have no power save answers true.
Huh? You dare defy your queen?
I was gonna say, all I did was say, hey, I can't really throw hands with people. I can just tell the truth. Yeah, the Grimm fairy tale version of anything is so much worse. I don't remember any of them. Actually, I don't think I've even read a lot of them. I'm trying to actually think on that. Sent you the podcast. Is it the podcast of the Grimm's fairy tale stuff or a podcast of something else? Like, man is just excited to send me all these things. Okay, what is this? Let's see. Oh, it's the Once Upon a Time, the podcast. Why does it say
How
Parcast?
did you escape?
Now you will ask the mirror. Where can I find Master Xehanort?
Magic mirror, instruct this knave. Give him the answers he doth crave.
Beyond both light and dark he dwells, where war was waged upon the fells.
Is that all? Thanks. You've been a big help.
Master Ericus said he first received word of these events from Master Yen Sid. Maybe it's time I went and spoke with him myself.
Treasure trove. Yeah, but I don't really trust balance, boost, and magic and strength. Let's see. Well, it does actually increase our magic. That is rather surprising. I will gladly use it as long as it doesn't make me lose somehow my strength. Yeah, when it comes to like the Grimm's fairy tale stuff, from what I understand, that was probably like one of the more disturbing things that you could read.
Master Yensid. My name is Terra.
Yes, Ericus's pupil. I've been expecting you. It is the Unversed.
Yes, Master Yensid. I thought it best to seek the counsel of one wiser than myself.
I am no longer a master. I doffed that mantle.
But sir, wasn't that your pupil I passed on the way in? He had a keyblade.
You refer to Mickey. He too sought guidance here. As a king, he is good and kind, but the weight of a crown has not cured him of impetuousness. He has left with an object whose power he does not understand nor know how to control. Mickey imagines my star shard will be of help in his current quest, and like you, he is eager to use his keyblade to set things right.
I'm not sure I even understand what's wrong. Master Xehanort is missing. And now I've learned there's a masked boy who is controlling those unversed on the loose.
To arrive at the truth, perhaps you should approach things differently. First, consider them one and the same problem.
Master Xehanort and the Unversed are connected somehow?
I must not make assumptions. Find Xehanort, Terra. That is where you should begin.
Yes, sir.
I had hoped, Xehanort, your heart would no longer lead you astray. Terra!
Master Xehanort!
Terra! Come see me at once.
Master Xehanort. I have been to other worlds. I know all about the things you've done. I just don't understand why.
Someone had to safeguard the light from the demon I unleashed. You must know about the boy by now, the one in the mask. His name is Vanitas, a creature of pure darkness, one of my making.
Vanitas. Are you telling me he came from you?
He came from Ventus.
Ventus?
Yes. Vanitas is the darkness that was inside your friend. It was an accident. While training with me, Ventus succumbed to darkness, and there was but one way to save him. Strip that part of him away, and thus Vanitas was made. In the process, I damaged Ventus's heart in the most horrific way. So, I did what I felt was right and left him with Ericus. I knew the boy could not stay with me, the man who did him such grievous harm.
Master Xehanort. Ventus has gotten a lot better since then. You shouldn't blame yourself for trying to save him.
Well, thank you, lad. You know how to put an old man's heart at ease.
So that's what it was.
That boy, is he okay?
I'll go see. I'm Terra. What's your name?
Ventus.
You can talk. Aqua, come here!
Hi, I'm Aqua.
Terra. Aqua.
So, are you here to train with us? Where are you from? Who is that man with you? You good with a keyblade? Whoa! What's the matter?
Are you okay?
What did you do?
Nothing! I just asked him some stuff.
Ventus cannot tell you anything. Because he cannot remember anything.
Master, why is Vanitas still free?
Ah, yes. Well, I did my best to contain him the moment he emerged, but...
He managed to escape.
Vanitas uses the Keyblade to sow seeds of darkness. And now you see the world's teem with his ghastly underlings.
The Unversed.
He has no control over the darkness in his heart. The Keyblade is not his to bear. He's an abomination beyond hope of salvation. Lend me your strength, Terra. Right this wrong that I have wrought.
But I have no idea where to find him.
What I can tell you about Vanitas amounts to this. His darkness is drawn to the light which he seeks to disrupt, and then destroy. It stands to reason that he will strike next in the City of Light, Radiant Garden.
Don't worry, Master. I'll take care of Vanitas. Unversed. This can only mean Master Xehanort was right. what's Master Xehanort doing here? Maybe he found something out.
Trying to find that one.
Why can't I ever seem to remember this address exactly?
Excuse me, Your Elderness.
Huh?
I believe you dropped this book.
Did I? Oh, I'm very sad to say this isn't one of mine, but what a remarkable book it is. This unassuming volume seems to have the unusual effect of awakening one's innermost abilities.
A book that makes people stronger? If it's all right, Your Elderness, might I have a closer look?
The name is Merlin. I'm a powerful wizard, and I'll have you know a lot of wisdom comes with age. Anyway, as I said, the book is not mine, but I'd be happy to keep it here for you.
Thank you, Merlin.
This game is so much more interesting than the Chain of Memories. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, we had to do Chain of Memories because it was actually necessary in terms of understanding things. Without Chain of Memories, we wouldn't know about Organization 13. So it's one of those, you know, unfortunately you have to stick with it kind of things. Plus, it helps that, you know, so far everything that we have seen is completely voiced, and I'm not struggling to have to flip through a bunch of cards in order to not die. To be also really honest, the easiest time we had was playing as Riku in the Chain of Memories. But like I said, once we get to Kingdom Hearts 2, it'll make a lot of sense why we had to do Chain of Memories. But hey, I mean, if it helps, all you had to do was just listen to it happening. You didn't have to play it. Whoa! Yeah, Ventus and Roxas look exactly the same. But they are two completely different people. Like I said before, where they are and are not at the same time. Which, you know, by the way, they see each other in 3 and they don't even mention it. They just look at each other and kind of move on with their day.
Got him.
We make a good team.
Sure do. Oh yeah, I got you these tickets.
For what?
Lifetime passes to Disney Town. He said to take 2 grown-ups.
You mean us? Listen to me, Ven. We need to get you home.
It's okay, Aqua. Trust me, that guy in the mask is history. We'll never badmouth Terra again.
You saw the boy in the mask?
Yes?
Vanitas. Ven, you let Aqua take you home.
No way. I want to go with you guys.
You can't. We have a dangerous task ahead of us. I don't want you to get hurt.
And what is this dangerous task, Terra? It doesn't sound like what the Master told you to do.
It might be a different route, but I'm fighting the darkness.
I'm not so sure. I've been to the same worlds as you, and I've seen what you've done. You shouldn't put yourself so close to the darkness.
Listen to yourself, Aqua. Terra would never...
You mean you've been spying on me? Is that what he said to do? The Master's orders?
He was only...
Aqua?
I get it.
Terra?
Just stay put. I'm on my own now. All right?
Terra, please, listen. The Master has no reason to distrust you, really. He was just worried.
Master Xehanort is the only one I can still count on.
You must be Terra. It's that old coot. He won't stop asking for you. I came all the way out here to get you, just so he'd clam up.
What do you mean?
Ha! Do I have to spell it out? Xehanort, whatever he's called. You know, my prisoner.
You're apparently not a very good liar. Master Xehanort would never let himself be caught by a thug like you.
As if. I got the old coot at my mercy. See for yourself. I'm holding him underneath the outer gardens. Better show up before I lose my patience. Ciao.
There's no way it's true. But no harm in looking.
Damn it. Okay, I can buy Blazara. Yeah, we'll come back to that. All right. I'm just gonna warn you, this fight's gonna get a little annoying. It's not difficult, but it's definitely annoying because this guy kind of says the same thing a few times during the fight.
Master Xehanort!
The old coot certainly knows how to take punishment. Just like I know how to deal it out.
You monster! What are you after?
That thing right there. It's called the Keyblade, isn't it? Yep. Seems like these days everybody's got one of those. Even Grandpa there. When I nabbed him, he told me all about it. What a weapon like that can do. How could I not want one?
Well, you'll find they're picky about their owners.
If I heard the old guy right, you're what they call Keyblade Master material. So if I defeat you, that makes me the real key slinger. If you catch my drift. Not the most polite way to go about it, but what can you do? One more step and the coot goes boom. You think I'm gonna fight fair? As if. That key's too powerful for us to go mano a mano. For a Keyblade Master, you're not very... what's the word? Good.
What are you doing, Terra? Fight!
But Master, you'll...
Never mind me. You must fight. You can't let this ruffian win. Think of your master, Ericus. The shame he and your fellow pupils would be forced to bear. Use the Keyblade.
So much for the bluff.
I love how the information line tells you his name. Not once did this man say his name, not once did Xehanort say his name, and the information line just says, defeat the mystery man break, and it's like, alright. Kind of feel like you probably should have kept the name to yourself. Can't see the names as I'm in the way? That's not true. The literal information line was on the left-hand side of the screen. You're just blind. Thought you were referring to the elf bar? No. Yeah, I knew I was gonna die the moment that I went to use Cura and then got immediately hit. So I knew that was. Oh, I should have just hit retry. Fuck. Continued. I keep forgetting that continue does just straight up take you to the last technical segue point, which means my Cura is gone. the birds only give you 10. Is there anyone else that I can fight right quick? Like, we really need the level. Here, actually, we'll do it like this. Boop. There we go.
You now. I can see you. I can see you. Take that. Freeze. Take this. Heal. Fire.
Oh my god. Nope. Not continue. Retry. Like I said, his boss fight's annoying only because he just keeps doing the same thing again and again. So it's... If he didn't do this all the time, this wouldn't be nearly as bad. Only because it just drags. The teleporting really isn't all that bad.
done, Terra. You have taken yet another step forward.
But I was consumed by anger, hatred. That was the power of darkness.
Darkness that you channeled.
No. I succumbed to it. Just like when I stole Princess Aurora's Heart of Light. I can never return home now. I'm a failure.
Then don't. You could be my pupil. Master Ericus, you see, is so afraid of darkness that he too has succumbed. Not to darkness, but to light. It shines so bright, he forgets that light begets darkness. And Aqua and Ventus, their lights shine too bright. It is only natural that they cast shadows on your heart. Ericus is such a fool. Light and darkness, they are a balance. One that must always be maintained. Terra, you are the one who shows the true mark of mastery, but he refuses to see it. And I know why. It is because he fears you. Join me. You and I can do the world's much greater good by wielding light and darkness in equal shares.
Master Xehanort.
See more worlds. Seek out the darkness that upsets the balance. Find Vanitas and bring an end to him. Master Terra.
Terra! Take me with you.
I can't do that, Ven.
Why not?
I just... When I really need you, Ven, I know you'll be there.
Well, why wouldn't I? You're my friend.
Yeah. You're right. Thanks, Ven.
Hey, you old coot! You said I wouldn't get hurt. I didn't sign up to be collateral damage. No way, as if. Okay, fine. Just put that down. You still need me. You still need me to do something, right? And all I'm asking is that you hold up your end of the bargain. I mean, what's a little scratch on my face, huh? All things considered. I'm just lucky you didn't steal my heart like Princess whatever it was. That would have ruined my week for sure.
Unlikely. A powerful light still lives inside of Terra. You see, people like him, they don't have the power to steal hearts.
So wait, you mean he's not the one who stole her heart?
We got Disney Town. Obviously, the Olympus Coliseum. And Deep Space, which is the Stitch world. So when we... Let's see. So Disney Town and Olympus Coliseum are both Combat 5? Okay. And then that's 6. Alright, when we come back to this, we will go probably for the remainder of the worlds, if I'm gauging this correctly. Because the Disney Town really isn't much of a combat heavy place. It's more of a mini game place. Olympus Coliseum is going to be more, obviously, more of the combat, and then Stitch is completely combat. But like I said, when we come back to this, that's when we will do that. As a matter of fact, let me... Can I even save it? I can. Alright, yeah, there we go. Make sure I do this now. But alright. I don't know if we will finish, but I know that we will at least get very close to the end game for Terra tomorrow. Did I eat today? I ate a little bit, but not enough to where it actually helped, because I'm still very hungry. It's going on 5 here, so I'll probably end up fixing that one soon. But I think I'll be on tomorrow, but I'm not 100%. But if not, then I'll definitely tell you. Did I reset the internet today? Yes, I did that before the very first stream to make sure of that. So yeah, internet got reset. I ate, but I didn't eat a lot. I ate like half a bowl of spaghetti. But other than that, you know, we're set. So like I said, I think I'll be on tomorrow. If not, then I will put it in the Discord when I will be. I just got to figure out exactly what the week schedule is with the roommate, and then I'll definitely know for sure. But until then, I will see you guys next time. Take care.